My name is Thompson Vipond, and today I'll be discussing my 2-minute drill on the article NHL Preview and Ice Experiment. With the NHL's new 56-game season, they've added brand new sponsorship opportunities that they've never tested before. Some of the most important of these new sponsorship opportunities come with added helmet advertisements, branded seat tarps, player bench signage, and static glass payments. What I think of the most interesting sponsorship implementation is the new naming rights to each of the league's 4 new realigned divisions. The NHL's goal with this is to basically make up for lost revenue in order to support their teams and give them new assets during the COVID-19 pandemic. The reason these changes are so significant to the sports industry is because the NHL has now approved new ways of advertising and generating revenue that a lot of other leagues haven't tried yet. There's a lot of other leagues that have been debating things like sponsorship on player jerseys. You might see that going forward. You might see teams add more sponsorship in different areas in the arenas now. Especially when fans get back in the stadium, these are some changes that could continue into 2021 and above if they're deemed proof successful. Going on top of that, teams, now that they have found more ways to generate more money with sponsorship, this may increase competition for smaller market teams, especially when they can get fans back in the stands and get that revenue back. It's going to be significant because these are some changes that could last long term, regardless of if fans like it or not, because it generates teams so much money. The most significant takeaway that I think will affect different sports leagues and different sports businesses around the country is more acceptance to advertisements on player uniforms. I think this is especially significant for the NFL and the MLB, which is so tradition-based. So I think going forward, you might see leagues be more accepting to adding that change because it generates so much revenue. But I think overall, that is the most significant thing